Hello, welcome back to Jew Talk. This guy says opinion on racism in video games, like not when you yell the N-word at someone in the public lobby, but like in-game racism in the actual lore. Like towards, he gave some examples. The Alliance in World of Warcraft, or I don't know how to pronounce that. The Tau, T-A-U, in Warhammer 40k. Like not real racism, but game racism. So like racism against like non-existent races. I mean, isn't there still racism technically? Like, is that equivalent to real life racism? Probably not, or probably, or the idea is the same, but are you allowed to be racist to a non-existent race, right? Or should you not practice that because it could lead to racism in real life? I actually believe that second part. It probably could lead to racism in real life. I would think that. Just because, you know, the people that you're hanging around in those games and, like, the way you act in it, it would probably lead to that. So, me personally, I probably wouldn't. But, I mean, also, like, fiction is fiction, you know, so then there's that aspect. But all I could say is, don't do racism. This is a Jew boy message. I hope I approve to no racism. That's what I'm saying. Thoughts on Messianic Judaism? I believe that's Judaism, but Jesus is Messiah. I am not pro that approach. It's anti-Judaism to be this. I can't speak. I should just stop talking because I stuttered so much. I stutter a lot, by the way. It's not really. It doesn't work with Judaism because Jesus didn't work with Judaism. He didn't fulfill the prophecies of the Messiah. Could be for a whole nother Jew talk. So, you know, we viewed him as a false prophet. Did things that were against Judaism. Didn't hold on to the Sabbath. Made his own religion. Got crucified. So to then say he's Messiah wouldn't really work with Judaism. You probably have your own versions, your own answers. I'm giving you based on religious Judaism. If Messianic Judaism makes sense. Not really. I've met some Messianic Jews. You know, they seem happy, so that's cool. But I'm not pro that per se. I guess, yeah, that's what I'd say. That, yeah, I'm not pro that movement because that's not what Judaism is. What are some almost unknown traditions Jews have? Almost unknown? Well, what is that? Well, any tradition that Jews have are probably unknown to the vast public. I guess one of the weird ones that we have is when we wave a chicken over our head, and like our sins go to the. We do that instead of like sacrificial stuff, and the sins go to the chicken, and then we slaughter the chicken. That's something we do. It's pretty epic. We like hold the chicken and like we wave it over our heads. Yeah, it's pretty epic. You should do that sometimes. Like, yo, hey, hypothetical girlfriend says, "Can I want to come over?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm waving chickens over my head." You know, that's what I'm saying. Is there anything else here? I think that is there any ranch that specifically that I? Oh yeah. There's this TikToker's house burned down the other day. And people are like, and like it was like sad, like his house burned down. He showed the video, like his house was burning, this massive house burned down. And then people were like pissed because he asked his audience for money. Or he said, there's a GoFundMe if you want, you can donate to it. And it's interesting seeing the internet react to it. It's like some people are like, oh, that's so sad, your childhood home burned down. That sucks. That's like every kid's like worst nightmare. You know, you have a nightmare, your house burns down. But then other people are like, he's doing it for money. He's trying to steal. Like, bro, his house burned down, bruh. Like, bruh, you don't know his whole insurance situation. Maybe, like, I don't know. I know the whole situation, but it was kind of weird that people instantly wanted to hate on it instead of just being like, instead of having like sympathy that his house burned down. Like, imagine you're that dude and you're like, hey, anything helps, go fund me. And they're like, shut up. You're doing it for money and you're a TikToker, so you're rich. So therefore, you're giving money. So therefore, you don't need our money. But he has like millions of followers, I think. But I'm telling you right now, TikTokers with millions of followers are not making a lot of money, bro. They're not making millions of dollars. They're depending on the TikToker, it depends what type of content. If you make content longer than a minute, you get paid more. I think he was. So he is probably making like a nice like living, but he's not like a millionaire. I wouldn't say he's a millionaire or that type of thing. But it's just like people are like, you're a multimillionaire, your net worth is $10 million. They like Google that stuff. Your net worth is 10 million. How dare you ask for anything even though your house burned down? And like, even though we don't have to give. I don't know, that was my take on it. Maybe they do have insurance. Maybe they are scamming. I don't freaking know. But the fact that the internet likes instantly just jumping to the like empathy side is pretty upsetting. They're ready to like say that he's scamming. Which, to be honest, I guess could be fair because people get scammed on the internet a lot. But yeah, that's the Jew talk. Literally, God bless.